Hello, fams, faves, likes, and loves, and those souls I have yet to meet. This is Jeffrey DeShawn, the Inspired Muse, with your Tuesday morning pep talk. And this week's pep talk is focused on dreams. And not just any old dreams, your wildest dreams. Why your wildest dreams? Because it is now time to press start. We are in a new season, a new space, right? Amidst everything that's been going on with the COVID-19 quarantine and pandemic, everything that has been happening economically as a result of it, the shifting changes of politics. As I said last week, noticed that, we are starting anew. Things that we thought couldn't be are. Things that we thought would never happen have happened. And so what does that mean? We're in a new season. And even as we look at all the loss that we have experienced, right? Loss of loved ones, loss of economic opportunities and jobs. And we have to navigate our way through that pain and loss. But that loss and those transitions also mark starts, even the start of a new period of trying to figure out, how do I move forward without a particular loved one or support that I had? How do I move forward, starting a new career opportunity or trying to find new income, new revenue streams? Well, the place to start is within yourself and within your wildest dreams. So for this week, I want you to focus on, what are those wildest dreams? What are those dreams that you had envisioned for yourself, that you might have put off, that you might have set aside, that you might have thought this were not possible? I want you to pick them back up. I want you to pick them back up. I want you to try them on. I want you to start to envision and imagine what your life could be like, feel like, if you were to begin to walk forward in those wildest dreams. Because in this moment of transition, where all of our institutions, as we see when we look at the schools, all of our employers, all of our political systems, civic systems are trying to figure it out, figure out a way forward. What does that say to me? What does that say? Should that say to you? Well, you too have the opportunity to figure out your way forward. And what better way to figure it out than to pave a course than to do it focused on the manifestation of your dreams and your visions for your life. And so I want you to pretend today or tomorrow, I want you to act like you have woken up in an episode, you have a seat in an episode of Oprah's Wildest Dreams. And before you are all the warehouse and full of the resources, the tools, the access that you might need to manifest those dreams. And I want you to begin to envision, what's the first step? What's the second step? What's the next step? And then I want you to think about how, from where you are standing and sitting today in your life, can you begin to take those steps? Because here's the reality. That's what everybody else is doing. That's what every company is doing. That's what every politician is doing. That's what every institution is doing, trying to figure out how they walk forward, how they manifest and hit their revenue goals, how they manifest and hit their recruitment goals. Well, you and your life is no different. You too get to look at the landscape of opportunity, the landscape of resources that have been laid out before us. Right? In some cases, resources that we never knew were there before, and resources that we didn't think we could access. Well, look at those things that have been laid out and begin to envision, what is your step one? What is your step two? What is your step three? And begin to walk your walk. Because we are in a moment where the only thing restricting us from the manifestation of our wildest dreams and desires and the manifestation of what we desire for our life is us and ourselves. Because we recognize now that institutions can do anything that's required of them if it becomes required of them. People will do anything that is required of them if it becomes required of them. Well, let's begin to articulate our dreams and visions, and then put the institutions, the people that we need, right? Those resources that we need access to on notice, that it is now required of them. And we start there by requiring it of ourselves, by tapping into that vision and that dream and beginning to do the work to make it manifest. And you know what? You can, because in that moment of possibility where you can envision yourself living that life, manifesting that career, manifesting that family life or energy that you desire around you, in that moment, you've created it. And in that moment, you know what I'm going to say? All things are possible and nothing is out of reach. So this week, wake up and step into your wildest dreams and visions and manifestation for your life, and begin to start charting step 1, step 2, and step 3, and start walking forward. And once you start walking forward, you're going to notice you're going to catch some wind, and you might want to, you might find yourself lifting up off the ground. Well, when you lift up off the ground just a little bit, go ahead and start flapping your wings, and start coasting and flying. And from there, as I said a couple weeks back, you will rise. So in that, know that in your manifestation of your wildest dreams and desires that start from here in your mind and cemented in your heart, all things are possible and nothing is out of reach. It is dream season, so let's go forward and dream and begin to walk forward in action and in courage and strength as we step forward to manifest those dreams that we've set for ourselves. This is Jeffrey DeShawn, the Inspired Muse, and that's been your Tuesday morning pep talk. Go forth and dream and make manifest. Trust yourself and let yourself soar. Let yourself soar.